Hi guys, and welcome to today's AlakazamMagicUK Live. Now, I'm not in the studio today, so fingers crossed this doesn't start buffering because I'm not connected into a hard wire. It's terrible. But I am just trying to sort out the chats, but I am joined by our co-host, Mr. Wayne Goodman. Wayne,
I'm at home also.
you are at home also. So, Wayne, I'm trying to sort this out, and I cannot...
Well, I've found a trick. Shall I do it while you're doing that?
You certainly can. Let me bring you up full screen.
So, I'm trying to sort out my magic desk. And all those that know, you're going to see a bit of things here, but I've got loads of stuff on my desk here today. And my phone and everything else, because I've been sharing this. And I've been going through some boxes and I found some real gold mine stuff here. I found my copy of Extractor, which is here. I found a few other bits and bobs as well that I'm going to show you in a little while. And I found this, so I thought I'd show it to you. It's a little plastic board, very solid, very cool. You'll see it's got some indentations and some outmarking bits here. We're going to come back to those in a second. I've also I've got this, which is a little screen. Now I can, which way is it? It's that way. There we go. That actually slides out, which is quite cool as well. So if you want to change the colour, you could do it. It's a bit of paper. I quite like the blue. It kind of makes it stand out a little bit, and I think it looks quite cool. And then this little slot here, if I can pick it up, this little slot here actually fits on there like that. And I'll put it in straight. I don't want my OT to kick in. And there's one last thing that I haven't shown yet, which is this bit, which is a little screen. But it doesn't really hide much because it's see-through. So if I place that on there, these little notches here actually hold it in place, which is kind of cool. So they can go onto there, and that holds it all in place, and you can see through it. Now, I'm not going to make you bear seeing my ugly mug, but you can see my T-shirt through it, and I can pass it all the way around. So this goes onto here, this goes onto here, and now I'm going to do the trick that David Copperfield did on TV. I'm going to try and make the Statue of Liberty, I'm trying to watch it with my fingers, is actually magically going to appear in front of the screen right there on the board. We have made
Statue
of Liberty appear from nowhere.
That's really cool.
I bought this to do in the lives when I was doing live shows in lockdown. I don't think I ever performed it. It's such a beautiful little illusion. I'm going to put this on my shelf up here because I think it's very, very cool. There we go. I found loads of stuff. It's great. I found this. Magician's Insurance Card number 2. Shameless plug. There we go. Nice. Name any animal, Pete. Name any animal.
Kangaroo.
There we go. Look at that. My drawing of a kangaroo. Bounce, bounce, bounce. I love that. It's my favourite gag. What else we got here?
Just to let everyone know, I am not getting any chats through from YouTube, only from Facebook at the moment, and there aren't a huge amount. So I'm just hoping this is working properly. Let me see. So what have you been up to, Wayne?
I've been busy. I've had a few weddings. I did a lovely school show the other day, but it wasn't what I was expecting. They phoned me up very last minute and said, can I do this school show? And I was like, yeah, of course, I can do that. I can do a show for this class, show for that class. No, we don't want a show. We want you to walk around and just do card tricks and that for people while they're on the field. It was the easiest gig ever. And the kids were lovely. The adults were lovely. I had a lovely chat with a few people. I also saw loads of people that I knew. It was just in the next village. And yeah, it was just a really, really fun, nice afternoon, a couple of hours. And then I came home from that, picked up my daughter and my brother, and I went to a wedding as a guest.
Nice. And
Not even
but you
booked.
did, yeah, but you did perform there.
Of course I did, yeah. Not going to miss an opportunity. I offered to do some magic, and I did it as my wedding gift for them.
Nice.
So I went on and did a little bit for them. But I also had a couple of drinks. I've not had a Jack Daniels in over, well, not officially, in over a year. But I bought one and had one, and I thought I'm going to treat myself, and it was quite nice. Scott Payton bought me one when I was in Scotland. That was an unofficial one. And Christian Parker bought me one last year at my Newmarket Day. So I've had a couple, but not very many.
But it's nice to have one occasionally.
Yeah, and I didn't stop drinking because I had a problem. It wasn't an issue. I just didn't enjoy it. But I did enjoy those ones. So yeah, I'm a bit confused there with that message. That word dreach or dreich, does that mean wet or drenched or dry? Because knowing Ian, it could mean either.
Right. Okay. Right now,
drenched octomocty or a dry octomocty.
Right, I am getting messages coming through now, so I'm going to look over those. I'm just trying to connect. For some reason, it won't let me connect to the YouTube messages, so I'm not too sure what is going on there. So we'll have a few shout outs in a moment. Oh, just to let you know as well, we have got an awesome live launch this month, and this is something that you just said to me earlier. Do you know what I've been having a lot of fun with? So that's coming out at the end of this month.
I think you're going to show the box then.
No, I haven't got the box. I ain't got it yet.
It's a really nice, fun, practical little routine. It's in some ways it's a bit of a utility. It's a standalone trick on its own. It's mentalism. It's magic. It's whatever you want it to be. And using items that are instantly recognisable and accepted. You're not introducing something strange or unusual. These are items that people carry on them every single day, and it's brilliant. It's really good. Got some good reactions. Yeah,
and the other thing is the trailer is 15 minutes long.
Now,
15 minutes long.
Is that the one where we talked about where you said you'd cut it down as well?
No, the short trailer was 8 minutes or something. But the problem is, whenever we edit a trailer, if you don't show everything, people say, "Oh, we want to see everything, want to see the whole routine." Now, the fact is, with this product, it's a whole close-up set if you want it to be. So we've actually filmed a whole close-up set using this. So that's what you're going to see in the trailer. Now, you don't have to do all of them, but more about that later. Let's say a few hellos. We've got Robin joining us from Texas.
Is that Robin Wires?
It is.
Yes. Hello, Robin. She's part of the Tuesday and Wednesday night shows on Zoom.
Oh, brilliant. Hi, Robin.
Robin, who does the magic to the music.
Yeah, I've seen her act a few times. Very, very good. We got Mark Wild, we got Roy Smith, Alexander Ross, Ian Raymond Walker, Darren Bain, Justin Wells, Bob Hand, Adam Oakley, Sean Mann. So, guys, thank you so much for joining us. For some reason, I'm not getting through the YouTube chats, so I can't respond to anyone on YouTube, unfortunately. But if you've got any questions... Sorry, go on.
I was going to say, Sean Mann, I believe, is still in New York. He's over there. He's tuning in from New York. He's over there.
What's he doing? I had a chat with John Allen today, and John said he went to see Assie's show while he was out there. He said it was phenomenal.
He's been hanging around. No, it's his birthday.
Ah, happy birthday, Sean.
But he what's it called? He's been hanging around with that Tommy Burnett, hasn't he?
I saw a picture of him and Lindsay with Tommy, which is great.
And it was Andy Pace's birthday yesterday as well.
Yeah, happy birthday, Andy. A lot of birthdays. It's someone's special birthday on Monday, isn't it?
Who's that?
It's my mate down the road. Has got
Down the road, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? My favourite gag at the moment, I love doing this, is when I'm talking to a kid and I go, when's your birthday? And they go, 6th of March. And I go, guess when my birthday is? And they go, 6th of March. And I go, no, July 17th. Don't forget it, I want a present. It's so ridiculous, but it does get a laugh.
It does get a laugh. It's a good one. So, Wayne, there's a few things that have been happening over at AlakazamHQ. Firstly, if you haven't seen it, pop over to the website and watch the trailer of Leviosa. Now, most dealers have sold out of this. We have still got a few in stock in both. Well, I say we have, an email's just gone out, so whether we have now or not, I do not know. But I may be able to bring the trailer in so we can have a look. But this thing, I saw it at Blackpool. I was discussing this with you earlier. Was I with you?
I think so.
When I saw this.
I think so.
It looked...
I remember talking to you about it.
It looked great. I'm going to try and bring that... I'm going to try and bring it in. I'm just scanning my phone, just seeing if the YouTube code turns up, but it's not turning up. So yes, unfortunately, if you're watching on YouTube, we cannot see your chats. But I've got a few trailers to play today. One of them, or two of them actually, are from the new TCC items that we've got in. Now, one of these items, which I am going to play in a moment, I actually backed on Kickstarter last year.
Did you send an email out about that?
Yes.
Yes, I thought I saw. I couldn't remember if you told me if I saw an email.
Yeah, I actually backed it. So it was, when did I back it? Last September, I believe. And I got mine in February or March. And it's such a beautiful piece. It really, I'm a big fan of this effect anyway. And I always wanted a prop that I felt I could use in performance. And this one is that prop. It looks beautiful. So let's take a look at this and then we'll be right back. Hopefully.
Through a metal cylinder. See? It will be slowed down. Very strange. Hey guys, today I'm going to show you something very magical. We will use these two cylinders. They are made by brass inside with a wooden shell on the outside, which you could check if you wish.
Okay. No problem.
And a magnet. As we know, if we drop the magnet, it goes into free fall. Well, if we drop the magnet through a metal cylinder, see, it will be slowed down. Very strange. Actually, this is caused by a physical law named the Lenz's law. You can search online and even do the experiment on your own. But this is not the most interesting thing I'm trying to show you here. You know, everyone who did this experiment before, they only see the slowdown effect itself. They didn't notice the influence came with it. That's the inner space of the cylinder has changed.
Yeah.
How to say that? Now we use a card to block the tunnel. So, if we put some coins inside, they won't pass through, of course, right?
Yeah.
But like I said, the inner space has changed. So, all we need is weight. And you see, one coin passed through. This is the first coin. And now you can even put these coins in yourself.
Okay.
Okay. We do nothing. We just wait. Okay. See? One more coin pass through. Okay, now I want you to hold up your hand.
Okay.
Okay. And for the last coin, we put them on your hand. And please use the other hand to cover the top.
Okay.
Okay. Now you can shake to feel that if there's anything strange. No. This last coin, we use some real magic. Now you can open to check if there are 3 coins.
Yeah.
3 coins, right? And this is just a normal card.
Okay.
Right? And now you probably want to know how this is possible, right? Like I said, all we need is some magic. And physics.
Wow.
Thank you.
So good.
I love that.
So good. You do not get the magnet with it. It is the coin tube, but they tell you where you can get the magnet and the diameters and stuff like that. Just
I
to
love
let you
it's all
know,
magnetic and it all holds it all together, and it's so much easier.
It's really nice, and it looks like a prop that you would be proud to use in a professional environment. I mean, I love the little coin squeeze that we used to demonstrate in the shop. I would never really use it in a paid performance, but you know, I've been working on a little sort of, only for my own benefit, a little sort of parlour-y type set, and this would fit that beautifully. You know, so I'm really pleased with that.
They seem to be doing some real work with some classic tricks. I mean, like Grandma's Miracle.
Yeah, I've got another one in a bit as well, which is based on a classic. So I've now got access to our YouTube posts.
Yay!
So we've got Paul Morley says, reminds me of Newton's Nightmare. It has actually got a bit of Newton's Nightmare in it, but obviously it's based on coin squeeze, which is great. Okay, so David Smith, here's a good one, and maybe some of the viewers can answer this as well. Could you suggest, out of all the magic you have put out, a few effects that would be considered an opener, a middling effect, or an opener?
Well, opening for me, an opener definitely have to be big reaction.
You've got big reaction. Big reaction also, Harry uses it as a closer to his stand-up set. And when he starts off, he says, he brings out the deck, like the box, and he says, actually, I don't do this very often. I only do this if I feel there's a really good psychic connection between myself and the audience. At the end, if I feel it's there, I'll give this a go. And then he puts it back. So then later on at the end, when he reintroduces it, you know, it plays bigger. And it's a great way to close because you get the standing ovation. But as an opener. That's what Andy Nyman always designed it as, was an opener, to get all the crowd going. So you're absolutely right. Big reaction. Another one is that little bad boy.
Oh, Zoltar, yes, of course.
Zoltar's opener. The other one that's really good. It really depends. It really depends, David, whether you're looking at close-up magic or whether you're looking at stage magic or parlor magic. The great thing is about big reaction, you can use it in a stand-up situation or a stage situation. The other thing that's a great opener is Steve Cook's ID.
Yep.
It's a brilliant one, the Thought of Card in Wallet. That's a great opener. I use that a lot. There's so many great ones. So let us know what sort of environment you're thinking of.
Just in case anyone doesn't know what Newton's Nightmare is.
There it is. Do you want to show us?
Yeah, so I've got this little tiny thing here. I used to do this in the pubs all the time. And I get it out and go, oh, I was playing my flute. This is actually an alcohol detector to see if if you're drinking, if you're able to drive or not. You should never drive and drink, but there's the little holes. And I go, you've got to drop this in here, and as you drop it in, you've got to catch it. And if your reflexes are good enough, then you should be able to catch it. Yeah, so you go from like that, and you catch it. So I'm going to do it one more time, but this time I'm going to show how I always do it, because when I put it in, it's got the holes in so you can see it. I actually just a bit of a nap. And I missed it anyway. But there we go. There we go. It falls straight. It's a bit quicker than I was expecting. There we go. It's because I'm watching on the screen to see where it is, and it's actually ahead of itself on the screen from where it actually is. So yeah, here it comes around there. Second one.
You would have lost that bet, mate.
You would have been
buying the round.
I wouldn't have been watching the camera, because I normally do it like this, and I watch it and I go, oh yeah, and then when it gets to there, I know to do it. But on the camera, it was here. Sorry, it was here. But on the camera, it was up here. So I'm going, oh, I've got loads taking ages. I've got loads of time. But yeah, and this is Newton's Nightmare, and it's a really lovely. It's not really a magic trick. I use this in my science shows as well, and it's just a really lovely little thing that defies explanation, really. Well, until you tell me what it is. Yeah, I love it.
Got a message here from Dave. I have a question. Grandma's I'm loving a travel one. Okay, so Dave, Harry has actually filmed the video especially for this. So check in your account, see if it's in there. If not, if you give the shop a call or send the shop an email, Andy will send you a link to Harry's video. So he's actually explained all this and how he does it and everything else. So let's see what else is happening. We've got John Hambrook says hi Wayne, hi Peter. Graham says hi Peter, hi Wayne. Revers John is here saying hi guys. Tom Rolfe says set up in the home office looks great Peter. Thank you mate. It's still a bit of a mess actually. I bought some lights to put up, but it's got all my magic stuff, my turntables and everything in here.
We're going to have to get you on here one day, Pete, doing a bit of music.
Yeah. Well, YouTube will stop the stream, I think, because I'm rubbish.
Oh, okay. You'd have to do a video then and put it up on YouTube.
Yeah. But yeah, there's my old Technics turntables, and there's all my magic all over here. Magic books behind. Yeah. So, but thank you for that. Yeah. We've got Sean Man, hi all. We said that one. Afternoon, everyone. What is Craig Petty's coin set? Not telling you.
One? Oh, the new one.
You got to wait and see. It's the official release is slated to be the end of November, so it will be out in time for Christmas. So keep your eyes out for that. There will be a huge live launch. I mean, this is most probably the biggest project I think we've ever done. Over 30 routines with this coin set. It's incredible.
Very quickly, I've had a couple of people ask on the chat about this. You did a coin routine on one of the shorts. But
yes.
That wasn't one of the sets, was it? That was
it depends what coin, because I've done 3 coin routines on the shorts.
No, this one wasn't from the Mirage or the.
Was it a free fly?
I think it might have been the free fly. And
No.
a few people have said, "Oh, what routine is that, and where can they learn it?"
It was actually, it's my handling of Bob Kohler's Ultimate Free Fly. So I've changed bits of it. So it's my handling of a Bob Kohler effect, but I'm not sure you can still get Bob Kohler's Free Fly. I'm not sure. You might be able to. I haven't seen it on the market for many years. But that's what that was. And I did the espresso cup, coins to cup routine. That was the Mirage coin set. Oh, someone said, anyone got Darren's new book? Both myself and Andy have got it on order. So hopefully that will turn up very soon. Anthony Povey, have you any new Craig Petty releases coming? Do you know what? I would say before the end of the year, we have got at least 5. Before the end of the year, at least 5. The man's a machine. In fact, one of our main release this month is a Craig Petty thing. Let's see what else is happening, guys. If you've got any questions, drop them here in the chat. But I tell you what, why don't we play another little trailer? Now, this is an effect that I released 12 or 15 years ago, maybe even
Probably
little bit
15.
longer. Probably 15
It's been out a
years
long
ago.
while.
Yeah, it's been out a long time. And yeah, this is a routine that actually took me best part of 12 years to come up with. So let's
Before you play it, before you play it, Pete, also there will be a little bit of history about this tomorrow on the blog post.
Yes, there is. Yeah.
If you want to find out a bit of the history of this routine, and I did this routine at the very beginning of the lockdown on my Facebook shows, and this routine is the one that garnered the most amount of comments afterwards.
That's good to hear. Hopefully good comments.
All good comments.
We
all
loved
good
your show,
comments,
apart from that rubbish one you did at the beginning.
What was that?
Yeah, what was that all about?
Yeah. It was all good comments. It was all good comments.
Right, let's take a look at this. This will blow your mind. Okay, 8 cards, 4 aces, 4 kings.
Yep.
I'm going to take each ace. The ace of spades will go into my back pocket. The ace of hearts will go into my front pocket. The ace of clubs will go into my other back pocket.
Yep.
And the ace of diamonds will go into my other front pocket.
Yep.
Just like this. So that leaves us with just the 4 kings.
Yep.
Now watch carefully, Harry. Watch carefully. All we have to do is snap. Just like that. And all 4 cards switch. It's unbelievable, but look, I've now got the 4 aces.
I don't believe
the
you.
4 aces in my hand. That means in my back pocket over here, I have the king of spades. Remember, they're coming out of the pockets they went in. So king of spades here, king of hearts here.
How the
over
heck?
Here, we have got the king of diamonds.
That's insane.
Only one left. Over here, we have the king of clubs. Now, here's the weird thing, Harry. With all 8 cards in my hand, just name kings or aces.
Aces.
Aces. Boom. Just like that, the aces vanish. Once again, the aces go. Watch carefully in my back pocket, empty hands, I'm going to reach in, I've got the ace of spades. In my other back pocket, with empty hands, I've got the ace of clubs. Over here, I've got the ace of hearts, and over here, I've got the ace of diamonds. And just to show you, there is nothing else.
There's
in
no
the pocket.
way.
Just 4 cards, which you, or 8 cards, which you can examine.
There's no way. How have you done that? That's unbelievable.
Such a beautiful routine.
And I usually follow that up with my elephant impression because I'm halfway there. But that is that is iChange or instant interchange. Like Wayne said, I wrote a blog about it which goes live on our website tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon, and it gives you a bit of history about that effect and why it took so long to create and why it was good that it did take so long to create. Now that comes with obviously the gimmicks to do the routine, and those 8 cards that I hand out are totally ungimmicked, so you know you're really clean. But on the tutorial as well, I teach some other killer effects. There's one which is like a collector's type effect with a really beautiful kickback ending, really good. So if anyone's interested in that, that's called Instant Interchange on our website, and it's not very expensive. I think it's £22.50, and in my opinion, and it is only my opinion, and I don't really like to say this about my own products, but I think it is in my opinion, the best version of that plot I've ever seen. And I've created it, so I don't like saying that. But
no, I'll say it. Without a doubt, it's easy from both aspects. It's easy to follow, as in it's easy to follow, so I know what I've got to do, the routining. But it's also easy for the spectator to follow and understand what's going on. It's visual, it's dynamic, and it really packs a wallop. And that ending, where they instantly vanish again and back in the pockets and everything to be examined, is just so smooth and just so it just brings it all together. It's a perfect routine.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's done me well over the years, and I used to perform it walk around all the time. And obviously, when you're wearing a suit jacket, you've got your inside pockets and your outside pockets, which is really nice. And it was a bit of a weird story actually, because when we first released it, the trailer was done in a suit jacket and I was wearing a suit, and it just wasn't a big seller. It just went under the radar. And I remember one Tuesday, myself and Dave were filming a live, not a live, but we used to call them the vlogs. And Dave said, "Oh, what are you going to do?" And I said, "I don't know." And he said, "Well, do interchange." And I said, "Oh, I haven't got my suit on me. I'll just do it in my jeans pockets." And after I performed it on my jeans pocket, people went crazy for it. And I think the problem was people thought that you had to have your clothes specially adapted, you had to wear a jacket. As long as you've got 4 pockets to put the cards into,
yep,
you're done. There's nothing specially adapted about your clothes at all. Yeah, so that's, I really love that. Philip said, "Peter, your free fly short on YouTube, does it use what we call a slippery Sam? In the early days, I have these tucked away somewhere." Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And like I said, if you can track down Bob Kohler's routine, then that is pretty much the basis of the routine I performed. I changed a few bits. It was really funny actually, because after Harry put the video up of my performance, there's one bit in that video where the coin goes back in time and jumps back into the other hand. And I had a message from a customer of mine called Roland Valentine, who I've known for many, many years. And he said, "Oh, Peter, I remember picking up a set of these and you taught me your handling, but you taught me your way of doing the back in time, which is really, really nice. I'm surprised you didn't use it on the video. And I sent him a message saying, oh, I can't remember what I come up with. You've got to let me know. So he's going to film me a video to teach me my own move that I came up with.
That's hilarious. That's like the sandwich.
Yeah, I never remember anything I come up with. You know, it's terrible.
That's why I write it down. I've got it all. I've got loads of ideas written down that I've just got to work my way through again. Some of them will never see the light of day. But yeah, they're always write it down. Otherwise, I always forget.
Let's see.
Can we do a trick? I've got two here.
Yeah, go on, do a trick. I'm going to bring you up full screen.
I'll tell you what. Do you want to have a quick look on the chat? If I need someone, I don't want to ask you to do this, Peter, because people are going to think we set it up. So what I'd like is somebody on the chat to just. I've got 3 bags here. I'm going to take this down, and I've got 3 bags. I've got a purple, I've got green, and I've got red. Now, normally I would make a big deal about this, and I'd go through each one individually. But just because we're time restraint, I would just like anybody to name one of these colours: red, green, or purple. And then that's going to be the final one.
The first one that comes up.
Yeah, the first
red,
one that comes up, that'll
purple.
be and that'll be from me. Okay, so whatever one they name, it's going to be my bag. Okay, so they can have red, they can have green, or they can have purple. This actually
Green.
4 bags.
We've had 2 people. The first 2 that come in was Dave and Michael, and both said green. So
Both
is
said
that
green.
a psychological force you've just used there, seeing as everyone wants green?
Well, okay. Do they want me to have green, or do they want me to open green and show what's inside it?
Oh,
So we'll make it look fair. Go on, make it.
Okay,
I can green for me, or I can reveal what's inside green.
oh, hang on a minute. So you're going to be left with one.
Yeah.
And okay, so Michael and David, or let's choose one of them actually. We're going to use Michael and David for this whole routine. Okay, just Michael and David. So first choice to David. David, would you like to get rid of the green, or would you like to keep it? Would you like? No, that's not right, is it? Shall we? Yeah. Shall we? Do you want to choose the green for yourself, or is that going to be the one that's left for Wayne? And
That's
this is
Wayne,
going to David, or Dave Christmas.
Oh, happy Christmas, Dave. I bet you've
So
never
let's
heard that
see
before.
what. Is it going to be yours, or is it going to be Wayne's?
I'm excited.
A few people were saying open green, but not Dave. Yet Dave hasn't said anything. So Dave is. Oh,
I should explain that.
hang on.
These
No,
bags
Dave's
inside.
complicating it now. He's saying switch to red. So I don't know what's. So I tell you what.
Okay, well,
we're going to
people
do.
said it.
A lot of people have said green. So I'll tell you what. We're going to eliminate these one by one. So let's eliminate green.
Okay.
So this green
You'll
would be
eliminate
for.
greens.
Yeah.
So we're going to get rid of the green. There's a bit of paper here.
Yeah.
Okay, Pete.
Yes.
If you were here right now, you've just won a moped.
What?
No, you've won a mop head.
Oh, a mop head. So that would be
A mop
whoever
head, sorry,
chose green
I read
would
it
get a
wrong.
mop head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. So now,
So-
which one are we going to eliminate now? We're going to eliminate the red or the purple?
Okay, we're going to go with Michael for this one. Michael, which one do you want? Do you want the red or the purple? Remember, whichever one you want, the other one is going to be left for Wayne. So this is for Michael Lawrence. Red or purple for you?
Exciting. My daughter's just texting me.
All right, just waiting to hear from Michael. Hopefully he's still
Is
watching.
it going to be the red or the purple? It's exciting, isn't it? Again, under one of these, under both of them, there is a prize, but it depends on which one you choose and what prize you get.
Okie dokes. Michael's not answering. So.
Okay, well, let anybody. The first one that comes
Oh,
up.
here. Michael said red for him.
So he wants the red one.
Yes, Michael wants the red
leaving
one.
the purple one for me.
Yes.
Okay. So this is Michael's prize. Okay, get rid of that. And Michael, you have won a cup of air.
Oh,
A cup of, well, to be honest with
is
you,
that
if you,
is that fresh air?
of course it's fresh air. We're not going to be mucking around. That does mean, though, Michael and everybody else, that I get whatever's under here. And for me, my prize is also a bit of paper, but my bit of paper is a £20 note.
That's really cool. I haven't seen that before.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. I use it a lot with my old folk shows. When I'm doing a show in the like a care home or whatever. But I do use it in other shows as well. But it's one of those ones. It's really nice. It's very, it they look good. There's a blue bag somewhere as well, but I can't find it today. But they go on display. They're really easy to see. And the really bit I really like about it is when you let me just put the camera down again. Is that you grab it from the top and you just lift it up and it's there on the table. It's not like you're reaching in or doing anything. You just literally just lift it up and on the table is the prize for them to see.
Nice.
So yeah, it's just a really nice way of doing it. I really like it.
It is. It's
I've got
good.
another trick. Do we do the other trick?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
We'll do the other one in a minute. We've got.
I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited.
Yeah, but you can't. Everyone on the chat's getting overexcited, and if they get too excited, they won't be watching anymore. We've got to keep them till the end. So I tell you what, I'm going to
stay till the end, guys.
Oh, I do want to say this as well. Firstly, guys, can you just let me know if the feed is good and it's not buffering or anything like that? Let us know, because tomorrow night me and Wayne have got something a little bit special.
Oh yes.
So that is tomorrow night, right?
Yep. Yeah,
so let us know.
First thing.
Cool. Let us know what the feed is like, and it's not buffering all the time or anything else. And while you're writing your answer, I'm going to play this little short video. So here we go. Take a look at this. A little espresso cup and 4 coins. We've got 3 American half dollars and 1 Old English penny. The Old English penny is a copper coin, the half dollars are silver coins.
Oh.
Okay. Now what we're going to do is we are going to take the coins one by one. They're going to fly through the air and they're going to land inside the cup.
No way.
Yes way. Watch carefully. Coin number 1, we'll do it with a half dollar. Just like that. That's coin number 1. That leaves us 1 coin.
No way.
In the cup. 1 coin in the cup and 3 coins left down here. Now watch carefully, as we've got the 2 half dollars here, the 1 half dollar in the cup.
Yep.
Now a lot of people say to me, why can't we actually see the moment the coin vanishes? And I'm going to allow you to see it, because it's going to happen just like that.
No way.
Coin number 2. That's 2 coins in the cup and 2 coins left right here. That's 1 half dollar, 1 Old English penny. Now watch carefully. That's 2 coins in the cup, 1 coin down here with the Old English penny, just like, you can actually see it. I mean, it's invisible, but you can see it, and it should land just like that. That leaves us 3 coins over here. Now I know what you're thinking. Can I get the Old English penny to jump with these other coins? I could, but I think that's quite anticlimactic. In fact, I'm not even going to get the coins to jump back. I'm going to do something really special for you. So we're going to take the half dollar. So we've got the 3 half dollars here, and they are going to go inside the cup, leaving the Old English penny just over here. But watch, all I have to do is snap, and if I snap, we should get the Old English penny over here.
No way.
And the half dollar over here.
That's insane.
Hey.
That's so beautiful.
And that is just one of the routines off the Mirage coin set. So anyone that owns the Mirage coin set, if you haven't seen my bonus video yet, it should be in your accounts. I teach that routine, which is based on Craig's Finally Flipped. I teach my travel card routine, which is 4 coins appearing under a train ticket. And I teach my handling of the Matrix. It's almost identical to Craig's, so I can't take much credit, but my presentation is a bit different, and I've got a couple of different moves in there. But it's great. I love that coin set. I truly love it. And that is, I will honestly say, and I've said it before, the Mirage coin set is the coin set that changed my opinion of coin magic.
Yep.
And you know this because before the Mirage coin set. Yeah.
I mean, since then you've got Apparition, you've got the new set that we can't talk about, but you've also been doing stuff with Charming Chinese Challenge. I mean, you've become a proper coin worker. You know, you've got some proper moves and sleights and everything else going on. That it's great. I love coins.
Yeah. Right, so good news is everyone seems to be saying there's no issue with buffering. We've got a newbie that I want to say hello to, who's joining us on the live this week. Mark Spyman?
Yeah, I spelled it wrong, hasn't he?
He's put a kiss at the end. Yeah, he's put a little kiss at the end. My good friend Mark Spellman, who's actually on, if I'm not mistaken, Mark's on the iChange video.
Yeah, I
with
think
me.
he is.
Yeah. So, and Mark has obviously just released Solace, which has been selling like hotcakes, a phenomenal routine, and there's more in the works from Mark Spellman and ALAKAZAM, so watch this space. And Mark has actually been given the task of editing the new coin trick trailer, seeing as everyone's talking about the new coin trick. So you'll see Mark's handiwork on the trailer. I spoke to him this morning, and I think he's quite underestimating the job, which makes me happy. Because it's a big job.
Yeah, that's
right.
That's not going to be a 5 minutes and have a cup of tea job, is it? That's
No.
going to be. He's going to be phoning up, going, "Yeah, can we bring anybody else on to do this with me?"
Right. So, right. While we're speaking about it, tomorrow evening, myself and Wayne are hosting a very special evening on Facebook and YouTube with our good friend Joel Dickinson. Joel's going to be talking to you about 4 of his products, and he has got a very special offer on them for Alakazam customers. Okay, so this is not the same 4 products that were in the bundle. This is another 4 products, but Joel will be doing live performances for us. It will be a good, fun evening. So join us tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. right here on Facebook and YouTube. It will be myself and Wayne right here in my office, and Joel will be dialing in. So it's going to be a fun evening. So if you're getting itchy feet from our live launches, this is a nice little one in the middle of the month. So join us for that. And I've got another TCC trailer I want to play quickly, and then we're going to come back to have a look at your new effect.
Of the trick. Let's have a look. I'm intrigued because I don't know what this trailer is.
Shall I play that, or shall I play Harry's little performance?
No, do the TCC one, and then we'll watch Harry after.
All right, let me find it. Where are we? Okay, here we go. so
Right.
nice.
I want it. I want it.
It's beautiful. And do you know what? Like all TCC stuff, it's so beautifully made. But it's got some lovely little bits to it that you wouldn't really expect. And they're in stock, if we've got any left in stock now. So I will say as well,
I've always loved the ball in the vase, and that's just, and it takes it to a whole new levels. That's beautiful.
100%. I will say, I'm going to read this comment out by Spellers. He put, iChange is fantastic. I've studied almost every version since its inception. It really is the best version I've ever seen, and he's going to be doing it soon on his socials as well. Yeah, it's just a really well crafted routine. If you like iChange, pick one up because it is superb. And if you're going to Magic Live and you see me about, ask me to show you it and I'll show you it live. Right, so you've got a trick for us.
I have. I'm just trying to quickly have a look and see if the TCC thing is in stock.
You want to buy it before everyone else?
Well, I just want to have a quick look at it again. That was beautiful. I've always loved the ball in the vase. I think it's one of my favourite effects, and the little additional extras they've included in there make it really beautiful. That's such a really nice additional bits to it. It's beautiful. I might speak to my brother and see if he'll get that for my birthday next week. I might say to him, you can get that. That's what, because he wanted to get me something and I told him not to because it was a waste of money. But that would be a nice little thing to have. Yeah.
Right. What have you got for us, Wayne?
So I've got a little. Well, this is from my notebook. It's just a little packet effect, and it just uses 4 cards. They're all red back. They're just 4. They're similar cards. In fact, they're all exactly the same. It's just 4 jokers. Now the idea here is if I place them down, that'd be number 1, that'd be number 2, that'd be number 3, and that'd be number 4. So Pete, give me a number between 1 and 4.
2.
2. Okay, so I'm going to take out number 2 and I'm going to place it here. Now, the strange thing is, if I take these cards and I just wave them over the top like so, now when I go through them, you can actually see that they've all become completely blank. Every single one of them, except for the one that you chose. But this one doesn't like to. This one doesn't like to be different from the rest, which is why when he joins the others, he also completely vanishes. What's really weird, if I turn the other ones over underneath, I can show you that yours is now the only one that is blank because the other 3 do come back. And I can show you both sides, 1, 2, and 3, just like so.
Lovely.
There we go.
Yeah, really neat. Really neat.
Little idea that I've been playing with. So again, this is from my notebook. I wrote this up years and years ago. Never done anything with it, never really played with it, and I was going through my notebook the other day. I was sat watching Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is so good. I was watching that and I came across this, and I was going to bring it down and show you tomorrow, but then when we were trying to find something today, I said, well, I'll do it today.
Yeah, great. So
you know what else is great?
Go on. No, that's a little greater. I've got another trailer here as well for an effect called Tidal Wave.
Oh,
do you want to see it?
Let's play it. Yeah, put it on. I've not seen it.
Okay.
Oh, I think I have actually. Yes, if it is what I think it is, it's very good.
Okay, let's have a look.
With this thing in your back pocket, you have the comfort of knowing that blowing minds is a guarantee. My name is Spidey, and this is Tidal Wave. What's going on, everyone? Spidey here, and I want to talk to you about one of my favorite routines that I use to open up my close-up performances. This combines a classic of card magic and one of the most popular close-up mentalism tricks ever released in the history of mentalism, and combined, they create a killer experience for your audience. I'm going to show you something legendary, something that I don't even know if it works because magicians only whisper about it in secret. It's a myth, it's a legend. To start off, you demonstrate your amazing sleight of hand skills as 4 cards turn over, impossibly 1 at a time. Then you set the cards down and just 1 card turns over. But here's the kicker. It's the card that the spectator randomly thought of. You said black, you said spades. I don't touch the cards. Watch. The double wave. Did I touch the cards? If this works, we've just become legends. And I expect chaos. You said black, you said spades. It was your call. I didn't even touch the cards. And yet, the king of spades is the only one that is face up. That's it, just the freaking spades. I want you to try to connect with this. Try to see it through my own eyes. Was it the diamonds or the hearts?
It's the hearts.
It's the hearts? Do you want to change your mind? I told you that magic is sleight of hand and mentalism is not. How can I possibly do sleight of hand if I didn't even touch the cards? I turned over only one of these kings. King of hearts, there it is, yes. This trick is practical. It takes up pretty much no pocket space. Each phase gets better and better and builds up to an epic finale. And the best part is, it's so easy that this mentalist has been doing it for over a decade. Queen of spades, the only one that turns face up without me even touching the cards. What? Isn't that crazy?
You're the legend.
No, I'm not the legend. The legend, they say, is a very tall, handsome guy. I'm the legend.
That looks really cool.
That's really. It wasn't what I was thinking of. That is really, really cool. Very, very cool. I like that a lot.
I'm going to be watching that because I'm a big fan of Brainwave, so I want to see what Spidey's added to it. It looks like he's turned it into more of a lengthier routine, you know, which is pretty good. Redford's John says, how difficult is eye change to learn? Eye change is surprisingly simple. I teach a few ways of doing it. One of them uses an Elmsley count, the other one doesn't. The one you saw on the video there doesn't use a count. There was one move in that whole routine of eye change. The thing that I'm really proud of with eye change was not only the gimmicks I created for it, but the thing that really excited me, that makes me so proud of it, is the choreography of the routine. Everything just feels like it should, and nothing seems untoward, does it? There's no moves that feel like they shouldn't be there.
You know, you don't go into your pockets to load or unload. You don't, you know, you're you know, at the beginning or the end, you're not secretly putting stuff places. You're going to your pockets at the time in the routine that you need to go to your pockets. You know, so there's nothing untowards there. The cards, if you do it right, the clubs are all in the same pocket, the spades are all in the same pocket, the hearts and diamonds. So when you put the ace of clubs in your pocket, the king of clubs comes out of that pocket. Yeah. You know, everything is designed to be done in the correct, so, and it's very easy. I think the first time I learned it in about 10-15 minutes, and then before I did it on the live, I just ran through it 5 or 6 times to make sure I knew exactly what I was doing. But yeah, it's not a very, there's nothing really to learn apart from you put the cards in your pockets and they change. And the one move that you have to do, but apart from that, very, very easy.
Yeah, I wouldn't have any problem saying any magician with any sort of card handling skill shouldn't be able to do eye change. Pretty quickly.
I've had a couple of people message me on Facebook just saying, what is the name of the ball and vase trick? So it's called the parallel vase, okay? So imagine parallel, but with a B. So the parallel vase by Artisan Coin and Jimmy Fan. And it should be under the PCC banner.
Yeah, if you click on that, when you go onto our website, if you click on the big banner at the top, it should take you to all of our TCC products. So you will see that one there.
I will quickly add though that TCC have their own TCC ball and vase, and that is not the same one.
Right.
Okay, they have their own ball and vase one, which is a little bit more expensive. But the one that we've just shown on here is the Parallel Vase by Artisan Coin and Jimmy Fan.
And how much is that?
Money.
It's
So
not cheap.
the TCC one is 130, whereas the one that we just shown is, I think it's 96.
Right.
So yeah, but looks like the best one I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. This is the nice thing about TCC. You said it earlier. They seem to be reinvestigating the classics, but they're now bringing them out in beautiful professional versions, props that you would be proud to perform with. Even if you look at Grandma's necklace, now I've seen routines similar to that in the past where, I mean, a lot of beginners magic sets would have something similar in it, cheapy plastic things. I saw an old one years ago and it was literally a piece of drain pipe with a hole in the top, and you would bring the ropes up, and you know, but they always seem to be quite cheap and bright, and you know, whereas Grandma's Miracle looks great, and the fact that they're using the transparent balls means you can see everything, nothing's covered. So lovely.
Yeah.
Their thinking behind some of these bits is beautiful,
And
and that coin tunnel is amazing quality.
They've changed the methods on some things as well.
Yeah.
So like with Grandma's Miracle, we spoke about before, you know, there's no way you could do that and then repeat it at the next table. You'd have to go off and there was a reset. Whereas now they've eliminated that. They've made it more workable, more commercial. It makes a lot of sense. You know, you can have it all examined. It's lovely. And the tops, again, yeah, they are fantastic. The coin tunnel looked great. I mean, you know, the coin tunnel was never anything I really ever considered doing. But now seeing that one, I'm thinking, well, actually, that is a kind of thing that if I was sat at a table doing a show for a group of execs, it's not a trick anymore. It's a performance piece.
Yeah, and it's
a
a
difference
beautiful
between knowing
prop.
a few moves and being that dancer. You know, it's a beautiful thing, and it's just, yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah,
And
it's
yeah, I'll be proud to show. Sorry.
That's the thing. That's what I was going to say. They're props that you would be proud to use. I've just filmed actually a deep dive with John Allen, and one of the things I said to him about the destination box is I performed the destination box for 15 odd years, and to me it was a prop that I was proud to bring out and use. It was interesting. It looked like it was great. I mean, it didn't only look like it was great quality, it was great quality. And I like things like that because there are certain tricks that you look at and you think, the trick is great, but I couldn't use that for my audience. It looks like a toy, or, you know, whereas this TCC stuff, they're actually putting a lot of money into creating beautiful looking props that you would use and you'd feel proud to use, and I really like that. So how are we doing for time, Wayne? We're running over time, so I'm going to play this. Should I play the video? Yeah, I think I am going to play the video. So
The Harry one.
yeah, because do you know what? When I watched Harry perform this, for years I've been saying to Harry, learn sponge balls, and you know, he's going, no, not interested, it doesn't suit my style, I don't want to learn it, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I said, okay, fine. He watched the Bill Abbott Academy, and he said, wow, he said, they're so good, sponge balls are so good. So he went away and worked out his own little sponge ball routine, and I was so impressed. I mean, he's only been doing sponge balls for like 4 days, right? And the thing that impressed me was not only how he handled the props themselves, but his misdirection. And I sent him a big text about this yesterday. He's on holiday at the moment. I said, I've been re-watching it, and I said, to me, your performance of it, and it's showing me how. I mean, he's grown as a performer, and Harry's. I feel bad even saying he's grown as a performer. He is a performer. He goes out there, he performs, he can handle his audience, he can handle his magic. So I don't want to go, oh, look at the young kid doing it. He's not anymore. He's going out there and he owns it.
You can say he's grown as a performer. I think there are things that have happened in my life recently where I've had to change and adapt that have made me grow as a performer. So I think you can say that's a fair thing to say. I think he has grown as a performer.
And I said to him, you know, watching this video, just his eye contact with Emma, who he's performing on, the amount of time he allows for the magic to sink in, other times where he pushes past it to get onto the other face. Everything to me about this performance was pretty much perfect. His timing, his misdirection, the eye contact, everything. Away from the trick itself, just the way he handled himself and he handled Emma. Now, Emma hadn't seen this before, and whenever Harry shows Emma an effect, or I do, we make sure she don't see it, so her reactions, her reaction stuff's great anyway, but her reactions are sort of genuine. But have a look at this. It's just a simple little sponge ball routine. I think it's funny. I think Harry does it well. But like I said, I really like the way he handles Emma in this, and the way he handles the timing of the routine to build the pace and to deliver the impact. So take a look at this.
Check out this trick, right, Emma? I've got one sponge ball for you. I've got another one as well. Take a hold of that. Perfect. And I've got two. Right, what have you done with yours? Okay, don't worry about it. We'll try something here. Check this out. Right, one ball here, okay? Switch places. That's not bad, is it? Not bad. I'll tell you what, no, we'll try something different here. Take one here, one here. One squeeze, and now somehow, check it out, jumps across. That's not bad, is it? Not bad. I'll try it in your hand this time. Take a hold of that ball. I'll take one squeeze, turn your hand over. Watch. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Come in close. Check that out. Look, open your hand slowly. Oh my God, that's disgusting, isn't it? I'll tell you what, take a hold of them. Squeeze, turn it over. I want you to imagine something. Picture something in your mind, something you desire. Got it? Okay, watch. Come to life. Open your hand. Oh, what the? What is? Oh, hello. Oh, this is unbelievable.
Oh, I love it. I've watched that time and time again. I just think his timing is so good, and the comedy on it is great.
And using the gag at the beginning as well. I mean, it's a great gag of the old swap places. You know what I mean? It's such a stupid gag, but it really does get a laugh. And it disarms them for the next bit. It disarms them for what you're about to do. So it's very well done. The pacing and it's all perfect. Really good. If you showed me that, if I didn't know Harry and you showed me that, I'd be like, he's been doing that for 10 years, 20 years, easily. Yeah. You know?
Yeah. Paul Morley, good comment, actually. TCC are like our John Lewis of magic. It is true. I mean, their stuff's just quality, well thought out and quality. Simon Allen said, Peter, your update for Mirage, does it apply to Apparition? No, because they're two completely different effects. So, yeah, you wouldn't be able to do the Mirage routines with Apparition. They're two completely different things. Although there is a bonus video for Apparition, I did come up with a bonus couple of routines and a couple of little handlings and a couple of tweaks. So there is a bonus video, but it's completely different to the Mirage. And I think that sort of brings us, Wayne, to the end of this week's live. And I think it's been a success running it from my office.
Does this mean you're not going to go back in anyway?
No, I will go back into the studio, but I will. But today I was running so late.
I think it's quite nice sometimes to do it. It's a bit more relaxed, a bit more casual. It's a bit of a different background. It's quite nice to do it a bit differently. It's, mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, Tuesdays are usually my day in the shop, but today where I had to film the deep dive, and I'm buddy sitting as well, so I've got Buddy here. So anyway, before we go, remember guys, tomorrow at 7 p.m, myself and Wayne with special guest Joel Dickinson are going live on Facebook and YouTube, 7 p.m, BST.
British summertime.
Indeed. Right, so that's it. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone that joined us today. And we will see you tomorrow evening at 7 p.m.
Cannot wait. See you then. I might go live from the shop tomorrow while I'm in the shop.
Oh, interesting.
I might go live. I might just. Well, sorry to keep prolonging this a little bit longer, but the other day I did a little video of Jenny had reorganised some of the shelves, and I had my own shelf of all my products. So I did a little video, a little camera along the video, and I've had loads of people messaging me and loads of nice comments about that little video. And I thought it'd be quite nice to maybe show off some of the other stuff that maybe they don't know that we have in stock. So rather than the stuff they see every time when we film in the shop, maybe go to the other side of the camera and show that other wall and show some of the other stuff as well.
Yeah,
so,
brilliant. Brilliant. And so we will be here tomorrow evening, and there was something else I was going to say as well while you were just talking about that. Oh, Harry should be back, hopefully, maybe even this Friday, if not next week. Harry should be back with his app show as well, that goes out once a week to app owners only, or app users. So if you haven't got the AlakazamMagicUK app, pop over to the App Store or Google Play and download it. Just search for AlakazamMagicUK and download our app. But that's it from us for now, and we will see you tomorrow evening.
Tomorrow night. See you then.
This will blow your mind. Okay, 8 cards, 4 aces, 4 kings.
Yep.
I'm going to take each ace. The ace of spades will go into my back pocket. The ace of hearts will go into my front pocket. The ace of clubs will go into my other back pocket.
Yep.
And the ace of diamonds will go into my other front pocket.
Yep.
Just like this. So that leaves us with just the 4 kings.
Yep.
Now watch carefully, Harry. Watch carefully. All we have to do is snap. Just like that, and all 4 cards switch. It's unbelievable, but look, I've now got the 4 aces.
I don't believe
the
you.
4 aces in my hand. That means in my back pocket over here, I have the king of spades. Remember, they're coming out of the pockets they went in. So
What?
king of spades here, king of hearts here.
How the
over
heck?
here, we have got the king of diamonds.
That's insane.
Only one left. Over here, we have the king of clubs. Now, here's the weird thing, Harry. With all 8 cards in my hand, just name kings or aces.
Aces.
Aces. Boom. Just like that, the aces vanish. Once again, the aces go. Watch carefully in my back pocket. Empty hands, I'm going to reach in. I've got the ace of spades. In my other back pocket, with empty hands, I've got the ace of clubs. Over here, I've got the ace of hearts. And over here, I've got the ace of diamonds. And just to show you, there is nothing else.
There's
in
no
the pocket.
way.
Just 4 cards, which you, or 8 cards, which you can examine.
There's no way. How have you done that? That's unbelievable.